Good morning, YouTubers, and welcome back to the David Swordplay channel. And this morning we're out road testing the Moto Guzzi V100 Mandello S. This is 115 horsepower, 105 Newton meters of torque, new Moto Guzzi engine, and it's certainly got a bit of grunt. Now, there's a lot of wind noise coming off the windscreen, so I hope you can hear me okay. See the little winglets, if I look down, have come out because I'm doing over 45 miles an hour. Quick shifter works well. This is standard on this model. And it's also got the Öhlins electronic suspension on the S model. So let's start at the beginning. The riding position, it's very sporty. Your legs are tucked up a little bit more than they would be on a, for instance, my V85. It's not uncomfortable. It's whether I would like to ride a long way on it. In this position you've got a bit of weight on your wrists, but not much. The mirrors are in a decent position, you can see behind okay. You can see past this tractor. I'll be off and away. Very nice acceleration. You can certainly feel the power. Really good. Very agile bike. Feels very flickable. Obviously has Brembo brakes on it. Radially mounted calipers, 4-pot on the front, 2 in 4 pots, and also 2-pot on the rear. The suspension feels really nice. We're in touring mode at the moment. So you get a nice sort of, we're doing about 36 miles to the gallon at the moment. So yeah, you can really plenty of torque, and really pulls away nicely. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know whether I would buy this over the Stelvio, but it's got a really nice spread of torque. We really drop it, we're in 6th gear now, so drop it down a couple of cogs. Say 3rd, because we're coming into a 40 zone. And the engine's got a really nice sound to it. Feels very strong. So yeah, it's a very pleasant motorcycle. The finish on it is excellent. We're in 4th gear now and we're trundling around. We're about to drop down to 20 miles an hour because we're in Wales this morning. We've come to A&D Motorcycles in Denby to test this model. Now the suspension's quite harsh at slow speeds, but it seems to be better at higher speeds. It seems a little bit jittery. It's in, like I say, we're in tour at the moment and trying to keep it down to 20 miles an hour is quite difficult, really. Wow, it really gets down the road. Very, very nice. The mirrors are fine. All the switch controls are all came from Aprilia because Piaggio's the parent company of Moto Guzzi. The dashboard's very clear and easy to read. As I say, I think this is one of the nicest looking motorcycles that came out of 2023, and it really handles beautifully. It's just so much fun to get round the corners. It has cruise control on it as standard, like I say, quick shifter as standard. I think heated grips too as standard. Electronic windscreen, and as I say, they got the aerodynamic appendages which come out when you get over 45 mile an hour. And there they come. And as you back off, drop below 45, they go back in again. Bit of a gimmick really, but I'm sure it'll keep some of the weather off you. Quick shifter's quite smooth for a shaft drive. Of course this is a shaft drive, and it doesn't seem to be a lot of shaft jack on it at all. Really, really nice. Pardon? It's a bit cramped, it's a bit sportier than we're used to. But the engine itself is flipping gorgeous. Really is gorgeous. I love all the gold accents on it. Mandello V100S. Very, very nice motorcycle. Really well finished. That's the new Moto Guzzi engine with the Olin suspension, electronic suspension, changes with the riding modes. Nice open-ended rear on it with the single-sided swing arm. So yeah, very nice indeed. The luggage attachment's a bit strange. You won't be able to put a tail tidy on it or anything like that because the luggage mounts on there. But yes, lovely colours, my favourite colours. So yeah, there it is. Beautiful finish on the bike. I think these are running about 15, nearly £16,000 at the moment. But like I say, the only thing that would worry me at the moment, for me personally, would be that the seating position's a little more cramped than what I'm used to. So maybe the Stelvio would be a better option. So yeah, dashboard's quite nice. So we turn it on, get the Moto Guzzi logo, and there it is, insert your personal code. So you've got tow, rain, sport and road. So if you put it in tow, these little aerodynamic appendages come out at 45 mile an hour, take the wind off you. And rain, they come out all the time, quite clever. And sport, they're closed all the time. So yeah, dashboard's very nice. So there we go, let's get back on and ride it a bit more. So yeah, it trundles around in traffic, and as I say, third gear, 30 mile an hour, picks up really nice. Certainly got some squirt in the engine. As I say, the suspension's set up rather tight in tow. I'll try it in road. I think we can change the mode on the fly. That's rain. Throttle's off, softens off the throttle. Sport and road. Let's try it in road. Yeah, it goes round the corners very, very nicely, and it does not feel lacking in power at all. It feels very nice. The engine's got a lovely burble to it. So if you're looking for a sports tourer, I mean, this is certainly worth a test ride. Unfortunately, everywhere you go seems to be traffic these days. It's a very impressive engine. I would imagine the Stelvio is just as much fun to ride, but probably not as cramped, I wouldn't have thought. So normal road touring, I would think you'd put a bag on the back and off you'd pop. But like I say, the seating position is definitely sporty. The legs are at quite an angle. I mean, not painfully so. There's, you know, it's quite a nice position to be in, especially on roads like this. I mean, it would be a lot of fun. The quick shifter works reasonably well, up and down. So yeah, he pays your money and he takes your choice. Like I say, it's got radial master cylinders for both clutch and the brakes. So it's high-end equipment on the bike. Paint finish is really nice. My favourite colours, Centenario colours. It's very, very agile. Feels lightweight. I can get my feet flat on the ground. The stop. Say the dashboard's very nice and easy to read. So there we are, folks, the Mandello V100S, or the V100 Mandello S, depending on how you want to say it. But very impressed with the engine. Like I say, the ride's a little harsh for me. It is a sport tourer, and I suppose you should expect that. Yeah, so the brakes are nice and progressive. Clutch is nice and light. There is a bit of a clunk as you put it into first gear. But I'm sure that's I don't know how many actual miles this bike's done, but as I say, it rides really well. Are you sure? Yeah. Right, okay. We're going down a country B road here, and it's quite bumpy, and the suspension is definitely firm. I think that's the best thing we could say. But other than that, I say it'll tootle along in fourth gear very nicely. I don't know exactly. Oh, that's a bit not nice. Yes, definitely not for tootling down roads like this on, unless we could soften the suspension up a bit. But it's definitely firm. So we're back on a nice A road, I suppose you could call it, and this is the natural habitat of the V100S, I would say. Gets around the road really well, and it's quite comfortable really, apart from your legs being at an acute angle. The actual bike itself, the seat is comfortable. So this is David Swordplay saying thank you for coming along on the Moto Guzzi V100S Mandello. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next video.